Welcome in, Gemini. This is Spicy Sunflower Tarot, and I am happy to be here for you doing a reading for this full moon total lunar eclipse in Pisces. It's called the Blood Moon, and I wanted to share with you that I subscribe to a newsletter from Jennifer Raccioppi, and she's the one who provided all of these next few insights I'm going to share with you. I pulled these out of her email. I thought they were so cool in regard to an eclipse, and that equals a sideways elevator, a sudden shift. Eclipses happen to eclipse things out of our life that no longer serve us. So it's happening in the sign of Pisces, which opens our hearts, softens our edges, connects us to our imagination, our spirit, our waters of memory. This full moon happens to open up our psychic capabilities and our intuitive knowing. Trust your intuition and stay available for the soft voice of inner wisdom. Gemini, I'm just here to share with you. I have a very short reading, nothing really deep, but it is pretty cool because it's related to this particular full moon and total lunar eclipse. So I'm just going to invite you right now while I'm shuffling to tune into your intuition, to tune into your inner knowing, your higher self, whatever it is that you look to for that wisdom, for that insight, for that understanding that you have deep in your soul. I am using the Soha Mystic Tarot card deck. It's pretty simple on the outside, but it's very rich and beautiful on the inside. So I love that because it's just kind of, it's inconspicuous. It's, what is that word? I want to say unassuming. Anyways, the first card, there's 3 cards. First card, what hidden truth is being revealed? What hidden truth is being revealed in the life of a Gemini? And just remember, this is a general tarot card reading. This is for the collective sign of Gemini. So there might be nuggets of truth throughout this reading. It might not completely fit your story, but I just love if any part of it does. That just tickles me. I'd love to hear about it if it happens, if that's the case. First card, what hidden truth is being revealed for you, Gemini? What hidden truth is being revealed? Queen of Cups. Love, understanding, truth, love, light. Oh, the Queen of Cups is just, she's like divine mama. She's the loving, understanding, perceptive, intuitive, psychic, creative. Queen of Cups is just such a loving, nurturing, it's Cancer energy, but water signs really feel that energy. So what hidden truth is being revealed is, Gemini, do you have a softer side you've not really wanted to share with the world? Do you have this creative, motherly instinct, man or woman? You can have motherly instincts when you're a man. You just, care for your young, nurture your young, you're loving, you're understanding, you care for, you feed, you nurture, you grow. No shame in that game whatsoever. But what hidden truth is being revealed is the Queen of Cups. What is being disrupted during this eclipse? You know how when you're just going along with life and something comes up that just throws you off? The King of Swords. Okay, so an accountant, a lawyer, a CPA, counselor, lawyer, counselor, accountant, somebody facts and figures. Somebody who, I know counselors, sometimes they deal with all the emotions and whatnot, but a lot of times the counselors just want to see the facts, deal with the facts, maybe sort through the emotions, but get you on the right track because of facts and whatnot. So anyways, what's being disrupted during this eclipse? Your healing. What's being disrupted is your truth, your way that you've been going about life, and all of a sudden somebody non-emotional comes in, which is your energy. It's sword energy. So I think you're familiar with this, Gemini, but still, this is a very fixed air sign. So somebody who it's my way or the highway, and they come on in and they share their truth, and they don't really care how it lands with you. They didn't soften it. They didn't soften the blow, so to speak. They just came in and delivered the punch. So you're left to deal with the recourses of what this person has to say. And where are you being called to release control? Maybe you've been hanging on so tightly to a way or a way of living or a way of being or believing or thinking, and you're being called to let go of control of what? Of where? What area of your life? The Ace of Wands, your creativity, your passionate pursuit of love, your inspired actions, your it's God-given. It's literally God-given talent. So this is really cool. Okay, just really quickly, I want to touch on the fact that where you're being called to release control is let God have the control here. Let God have the floor. He has a talent He's put inside of you, Gemini, and you have been keeping it under control. And God is saying, no, let me have control of this in you, because I have a plan, and my plan is going to be the way that it's going to happen. So where you're being called to release control is of your gift, of your talent that's given to you by God. It's not for you to control. It's not for you to keep under wraps. God wants you to have it, and God wants you to do something with it special in this world. Now, please take my choice of words, God, and whatever it is that means to you. And if you don't like to use the word God and you prefer spirit, universe, something else, then just interchange my words for that. It's really all, in my mind, very interestingly the same thing. So I hope that doesn't offend you, but if it does, I understand, and I appreciate that, we've got a difference of seeing the way that this universal energy is. I really just call it God, universe, spirit, interchangeably. So please, I ask for you not to be offended. But anyways, I think Gemini, I think you have this gift, and God, the universe, spirit is asking you to stop keeping it hidden. And I know that number 1 card was the hidden truth being revealed, which is what I really feel like. What's really being revealed is that you have a softer side. Gemini, I think you're this air sign. You're this go with the flow, kind of bebopping around, communicating with your text messages, and you love music and movies, and you're quoting movies, and you're playing your video games, and I think you're just bebopping around through your life. And I think that this hidden truth that's being revealed is that you're a caretaker. You're a loving caretaker. You are like mama bear, papa bear energy. This is a feminine quality. This is a feminine energy, but you don't have to be a female to have feminine energy. And I think it is perfectly acceptable for a man to have a feminine quality such as Queen of Cups. It just is the more receiving nature, that you're going to give love, but you're also open to receiving it. So I think that Queen of Cups is just kind of an all-encompassing, loving nature. And I think that that's been hidden. I think that as an air sign, Gemini, you've just been so used to being a communicator, being orientation towards like just your headspace, that what's hidden is that you have a lot of heart. You have got a big heart. And I think that that's been hidden under wraps. And I also think that maybe that's been something that you've delved into in your past. And then you've changed careers and you've gotten into more of like the headspace and being a lawyer, being a counselor, being someone that's, giving advice to others non-emotionally. And you remember your days being like a stay-at-home dad or a stay-at-home mom. And I think you really miss that. And that's really what you felt the best doing. So this hidden truth that's being revealed, I think, is that you really miss those days of being that caretaker, that nurturer, that grower, that just a loving, like a teddy bear. What's being disrupted during this eclipse? King of Swords. I think somebody that speaks truth without really giving two craps about how it lands. I think they're not really meshing or mincing their words. I think that they are just speaking out the truth of, listen, you have $8,000 in your entire name, and this is to last you for the rest of the year. So how are you going to deal with your $8,000? Somebody is really speaking to you like taxes this year. Your assessor has assessed the value of your home for your home taxes, or your property lien. It's something very figures, facts and figures. King of Swords is all about it. Like I said, it's a tax collector, it's an accountant, it's a lawyer, it's somebody that's just like, give me the facts, ma'am, nothing but the facts. I don't care about how you feel about it. I care about what it looks like on paper. And they're coming in right now and they're disrupting the way that because here you are, you're over here in this mama papa bear energy, and then here comes this person with all their facts and figures and their truth telling, and it just kind of disrupts the flow of the way you were going about your life. So that's really what I'm picking up on there. And where are you being called to release control? Really, like I kind of delved into when this card popped out. I think that you have this gift inside of you, and I think that you've not been ready, or you've not felt ready to start singing out loud, singing solos in church, or making your debut on a YouTube video, or starting your own channel and putting out videos that's something that interests you. Whatever it is that you've been keeping under wraps, I think you're being told that's not yours to control. So let go of the control of this gift that I've given you, and you are going to start something new with it. You're going to go, like I said, I gave all kinds of examples. You're going to start a social media channel. You're going to start a social media page, create your own website. You're going to do something with this gift or talent. You're going to start teaching classes in your local community. You're going to start doing weekly presentations on how to draw an owl. I mean, whatever it is, your gift is no longer for you to control. It's yours to share with the world. I'm going to finish with a witch's tarot. And I'm going to shuffle that a few times. I was just trying to think of a quote. It's coming to me. It's coming to me slowly but surely. It has to do with your talent, your gift. Something about, I'll have to look it up and share it on your reading, Gemini. Your life is yours to live, but God gave you a talent to use. Your life is yours, but God gave you the talent to live it. Oh, I'll think of it. I'll even look it up and then I'll come back to you. But Gemini, there's something really strong coming through about your light under the bushel. And we have the 5 of Swords, which is air energy. So you're kind of your comfort zone, Gemini, but this is a little bit argumentative. This is a little bit of a warning card, in my opinion, saying that watch your words, watch your mouth, watch your thoughts, watch the way that others are interacting with you. You don't have to attend every fight you're invited to. You don't have to take on every battle that comes your way. If others are scrappy and, feeling feisty, you don't have to listen. You don't have to, respond. You don't have to react. That's really what I'm getting from this is watch your reactions. Make sure you're responding, not reacting. That's the biggest piece of advice here. So Gemini, I hope this full moon total lunar eclipse reading in Pisces, I hope this spoke to you in some way, shape, or form. I hope it helps you. I am going to look up that quote and I'm going to attach it to your reading. So I ask that you be well and be blessed.